Hello. Welcome to my live stream. I have to confess that I kind of don't want to be painting right now, but I have to. So here we are. I thought I would continue with this piece to kind of just finish it up. And then I also have, oh, by the way, these are two other ones I have done in the last few months that I really love. But I have this other one that isn't quite looking the way I want it to look. Style-wise, it's a little off-brand, I guess you could say, but it's close. So I want to work on this one a little bit too. I'm not really sure what I'm going to add to it, but we'll see if this works out. So let's start with this one, because I did have, let's see, Amazon photos to just make sure I have the original photo that I can work from. Okay, it was Monterey. Here we go. Okay, wonderful. Let me just, there we go. Okay, just setting up a little bit here, guys. Sorry for the wait. I'm feeling the resistance. In case you haven't read The War of Art by, what's his name? Stephen Pressfield, I believe, where he talks about resistance with a capital R. And I'm definitely feeling that right now. Where I don't want to be painting. I would rather work on some computer stuff or watch a show, or you know how it is, right? You guys get those feelings sometimes. But I have made parameters for myself this live stream every week that I get to paint is how I like to say it. Sometimes the mojo just isn't there. And that's okay, but it shouldn't prevent you from working. Woo. Okay. So I am here fighting resistance. So thanks for watching. Okay, let's see. I have paper towel. Yes. My really messed up brush is my best friend with this style. A lot of times what I've noticed when I do have resistance, when I'm wanting to do when I don't want to do creative things, I should say, is I notice that if I force myself, the inspiration, the excitement, the creativity kind of comes back. Granted, I could still be kind of tired or something, but like overall, the creativity can come back. So I am here right now hoping, praying that the inspiration will come back to me, that I will feel excited about this piece, about this style, about painting here today. It's a journey. We're not perfect at it. We're not good at committing to, it's hard to just hold on to that feeling of inspiration. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. This is really a tricky, rock formations section. There's really just like too much going on. I'm liking this color though, because I think this warms it up a little bit. It's a little bit more purple. And they have a beautiful purple underpainting, which I love. I almost don't want to do too much here because I'm kind of liking the way it's looking right now. It's kind of like abstract. It needs a little bit more of something. So let's just try to put in a little bit of depth or whatever in here. I'm not really sure what it needs. This is like close to what it should be. I think I'm going to need to get out my blues. I'm like avoiding getting out my blues. That looks a little better. Oh, actually that helps. Looks a little bit more like a ledge. You could like walk along. Man, I want to go to the ocean. These pictures I've been painting of ocean have been from my trip about 2 years ago. Man, 2 years ago already now? Yeah, 2 years ago in May to Monterey, California with my husband. So nice. It was so nice. We walked a lot. We ate amazing food. We stayed in a bed and breakfast, which was just awesome. It just had everything. It was great. So highly recommend it. Okay, I think that's be a good little spot there. But I mean, look at the purples. Let's see if you can see them. You see the purples like coming through on this side here? The purple specks that are just like, I just love that. Maybe there's less to do on this than I thought. I am kind of wanting to get rid of the mountain. It's like supposed to only be there and then drop off, and I kind of like added another mountain. I don't really like that. So we're gonna get rid of that. Let's see, what did I use? I think I need a little blue. A little bit more purple. Which is weird because I already have purple in the background, but it's like lighter than that. Yeah, like that. I think is better. But then I need to wrap it around. That introduces a nice color. Okay, I'm really liking that the way it is there. I think the clouds are a little weird. I follow these artists on Instagram that I just love their work and their styles, and they're mostly landscape painters. But they kind of abstract the landscape a little bit more, but it still looks like a landscape, and I just love it. And so I think with these little landscapes, I've been trying that, but in my own way with the bright underpainting, and it's been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side because I don't want to overwork it. And let's maybe revisit this one. A little snacks to keep me energized and excited. I don't know exactly what's bothering me about this, but it very well could be the sky. I'm just not going to look at a photo. I'm going to really try to paint from my mind. I really need to find my palette knife because I'm going to keep the consistency kind of realistic. Let's just have that spill over onto the edge a little bit. I think what's been hard is like the textures in here. I think it's needed to be like hinted, down below a little more. Overlapping the shadow. And it's like there is snow on the surface here. I'm kind of liking this section. I'm not liking the openings in the sky or in the trees. They just don't look. Oh, and actually, I'm wondering if I should make. Whoa. This side a little bit. Oh, that's not the right color. More yellow. Just like hints of like a green in there. I think that would kind of add. Just, it doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Because with that purple that's already down, it kind of, or, shadowy color, it kind of just adds a little springy feel without going overboard. Usually openings in trees and things are slightly darker than they are in real life. True story. They look darker, I should say. They're not actually darker. They look darker. Which can make things a little tricky. So you're just going like a shade darker than you normally would. Oops. Nope. I think there needs to be just a lighter brush over this section. Here it just looks too dark. Maybe some lost edges. I love lost edges. I think the other thing's bothering me is this mountain back here is like the same value as the ground in front. I need to go lighter with it. This just needs to be less. Yeah. Let edges disappear. That way you see a little bit more depth. That's the sound of depth. I'm not like loving that. I don't know why though. I don't know why. Does that help it or hurt it? Ooh, that put like a little green in the sky. Ooh. Okay. Don't go too crazy. I don't really want blue in the sky or green in the sky. I don't think I do. Well, it's kind of cool. Little green spot in the sky. That's better. I don't know exactly how that helped, but there you go. When in doubt, put a little green in your sky. This canvas is like deformed here. I do love how these turned out. Different colors that change. Makes me so happy. This was the first one I did, actually. So I've been trying to stay true to this initial style that I had kind of come up with. And I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. This is already varnished and ready to go. I just have to do a little show of a bunch of little landscapes. Again, the colors that I saw on the foam that I wanted to put in just made that one work. And then more of a sunrise, I think, is technically what it was. With some good darks down in the base. This one was different, actually. This one had a purple underpainting lighter than this other one I did. But it's like this stormy UK kind of feel. Loving this one too. This one was a snowy but sunsetty view with scratching into the surface, kind of revealing the underpainting. Oh. Okay, this is good. This is reminding me of why I like to paint like this. Because you do sort of get into a rut every now and again. There's another snowy scene. This is another purple underpainting one that I scratched trees into. You can see the trunk of the trees are the purple because that's what's showing through. So again, another favorite. This was a People's Choice favorite. People on my social media were loving this one, so thank you guys. And then of course this guy. I think what I'm missing, which is too late to kind of do, is I covered so much of the sky that I'm not seeing some of the orange. And actually, I probably just covered some of that. Let's see if we can. Reveal a little bit of that. I totally covered it up. I literally just now decided, it's not quite there. Well, it was a lighter orange. It was more peachy orange. So, it's close. I think that's maybe, I probably chose the wrong underpainting, like a brighter pink maybe would have been better for this one. This one though, I'm liking where this one is going. I still am lost down in here as to what to do. I have to almost ignore the picture and make something up because it just doesn't look right. But I also don't want to overwork it because I've got purple popping through. But I think the trick is to make this little section a little bit brighter. As if you could walk right, down to the ocean. Let's see if we can do that here. I do want it a little bit on the bluer side, cooler side. I want it to look like you could sort of just walk down into this little cove in here. That actually helps a little bit to find some more rocks down below. Okay, I love the colors happening here. I don't think I want to cover it up. So hopefully that helps. Honestly, if I deepened maybe this little thing, I keep seeing things that I could do to it. That helps. Doesn't that help? That helps. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm liking this. I don't think I want to touch that. And it kind of is the focal point, so I don't need to worry so much about this stuff down here. I'm not like crazy about the clouds. I think it's because I made the shadows too dark. So let's see if we can come in, just like lighten, but not like too much because they need to be there, but they just need to be not quite so obvious. They're like painfully obvious. Even the clouds look funny. Actually, that color is kind of cool. I like that much better. Much better. I think this is what it needs. I feel like this right there is just way too dark. Oh, yeah. And it's kind of on the warm side, which I think works beautifully. With these other colors. Again, not trying to overwork. I'm noticing, okay, so acrylic dries darker than when you put it down. I'm like noticing that happen as I do this. Just kind of irritating, but and I think the sky actually down under here is just lighter. Yeah, against that weird cloud thing, it's just like lighter. Things I didn't notice before, but I want to leave some of that purple edge showing through. Oh, so much better. So much better. Technically, there's like some land definitions off in the distance here. Just like that, just a little bloop, bloop, bloop. That's all it needs. And some of these waves can be a little bit brighter. Little splashy splash. Okay. I gotta stop. Or I'm gonna ruin it. But don't those clouds look so much better? So much better. And you can like see, I'm glad I fixed that. So the mountain disappeared. Added a little bit of hint of things off in the distance. And then brightened up underneath the clouds against the mountain. But you can still see, can I point it out to you? Right here, there's a little bit of purple showing, and there's still purple between clouds. That was kind of my goal, was to make sure that I could kind of stay true to my style for these pieces and not get too carried away because the more layers you put down, the more you're going to be covering the underpainting, which I really wanted to try and avoid. So I think like if I had another canvas here, I would start another one, but I'm out of 8x10 wrapped gallery canvases. So a trip to, you can tell I'm tired. A trip to Michael's is in my future. Because I have so far, let's see, I think they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 canvases this size that I painted on. And I need to get more because I love doing this and it's so much fun. You can see all the ones that are for sale currently, which are some of the ones I showed you on my website, fragilegloryimpressions.com/artwork. And then, of course, I'll be adding more of these as they get finished up and signed and all of that jazz. But I think for now, I have to call it a night because I have nothing else to paint on. And I did my due diligence and I showed up, right, people? Right. I was here. You were here. You can prove it. I can prove it to you because you were here. So thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Helps me a lot. I'm trying to get this channel up and running more so. I do have a really cool video coming out this week. So by the end of this week, for sure, it should be on my YouTube channel. It'll be an interview with another artist on basically the discussion of traditional art versus digital art from a perspective of an artist who does both. So really interesting conversation that we had. So I hope that you can like, subscribe, get notified of that video when it goes live. And put suggestions when you watch the video in the comments of what other interview type questions, topics you'd like me to discuss with other creative people, other artists. So really excited about that series, really looking forward to all the people that I'll get to interview and collaborate with in that way. So just looking forward to that whole thing. It'll be exciting. So I'm going to probably go and edit more of that video, speaking of, and we will see you guys next time. So thanks again for watching. Bye.